Here, back saying hello. Thank you for joining the Double RT Boxing Show. We're going to do a breakdown and prediction on the WBA Female World Light Flyweight Championship bout. It is between the champion Yesica Bopp, Pop or Bopp versus Debora Rengifo. Yesica is ranked number 2 in the world. Debora is number 23. Jessica is 32-1-0, and she is 13 KOs, a 39% KO ratio, and she fights out of Argentina. She's 33 years old. She's 5 foot. She has 243 rounds. She's pretty active, man. She has a lot of experience. Her opponent, Debora, she's at 9-3-1 with 5 KOs, and her 3 losses, she's been KO'd once. She's 5 foot also. Her reach is 63 and a quarter, but she doesn't have as many rounds. She has like 60 something rounds. Now, Debora, even though she's 9-3 with 1 draw, her 3 losses come against at least 2 of her 3 losses come against top-notch people. Her first loss was pretty early in her career, but her other 2 losses have come against her most recent losses come against Annabelle Ortiz. She's a champion, she's a go-getter. Annabelle, if you stand in front of her, she'll beat you up. And before that, her second loss was against Zhang Jo Chai. If you watch this channel, I'm high up on her. That girl can fight, man. So having 2 losses against those 2 females is not a bad thing. So 9-3-1. 2 of those losses I know for sure are some top-notch fighters, Annabella and Zhang Jo. So Debora she comes to fight. She held her own against those 2 fighters, Annabelle and Zhang, pretty decent at some moments. I think she did better against Annabelle in the late half of the fight, and in the late half against the late starter Zhang. Like I said, Zhang, she takes a couple rounds to figure you out, and then it's over. And the same thing happened with Zhang and Debora. Zhang just figured her out. Now, the breakdown. It's going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be pretty interesting on this one because Debora is going to come to fight. She is going to come to fight, and Yesica, she can do a little bit of both. She can fight, and she can move around the ring and box you to a victory. So it all depends on what Debora forces out of Yesica to how this fight's going to go. So the breakdown and prediction right here on Double RT Boxing with your host, Mr.A. Thank you for your time. The feet and legs. Wow, this is going to be very interesting. This could determine how the fight plays out. Debora, she's good. She doesn't use ring generalship with her legs, but she gets good leverage in her punches. She could back foot fight. She could front foot fight. Now her weakness with her legs is her steps are her feet are a little wide, and the fact that she throws heavy shots and her feet are a little wide. She throws the left and the 1. She goes the 1 and the 2, and she throws them hard. It's hard for her to get that third punch in sometimes because her feet are wide. So for a lot of times she's just a 1-2. Now when her feet are planted well, she can get up to a 4-piece combination, but it's mainly just that left jab and a hard right coming behind it because of her feet distance. To Yesica's feet, she could dart in and out. She could switch angles if you want. She goes side to side with her feet. Also, she'll dart to the right, dart back to the middle, dart back to the right, and if needs to be, she could just walk off to the right or side. Kind of reset your motion so you're not comfortable, and then she just dart in at you again. So, and if she needs to, and if she somehow gets hurt or fatigued, I believe she gets into a better fight because that's when she really starts to use her legs for ring generalship. If she ain't tired or hurt, she'll just sit there, go in and out, and anger you and try to fight you. But when she's tired or she gets stunned and she uses that leg movement, she's a hard person to fight. So the legs, I'm going with Yesica. As far as defense, Debora's defense is her strong, heavy hands. Like I said, she's gonna come at you with that 1-2, and she's swinging to knock your head off. And she slips punches. She throws with you. I think she knows her strong point, and if she doesn't know her strong point, she just don't care. Because if she sees you throwing any type of lazy jab or just a one single jab, and you ain't doubling up on it, she's gonna throw with you, and she's gonna throw hard. So if you think you can if Yesica thinks she can just go out here and kind of coast to a victory, she's gonna get cracked with something hard. Debora does not play. She tries to knock you out. So her defense is her hard hands, and like that, she will back up. She could back foot box, and then she'll just come forward again. She tries to lull you in to take a step forward, and then boom, she'll come at you. While Yesica's defense is that if she's tired or been hurt, she'll use that ring lovely. Just dart around the ring, side to side. And if she's okay and she's willing to fight you, she's just back and forth, like darting in and out. Like that, she goes right to left, right. She's always giving you a different angle. When she does throw, her head could be locked and solid, but for the most part, she comes in. She'll come into the offense, and for the most part, she'll exit on an angle, but sometimes she does exit straight back, which can be deadly for her. But for the most part, she'll dart in, get her points, and go right back to defense, and she's good at that. So defensively, I'm going to give it to Yesica as well. So I gave her the legs and the feet and the defense. Now, arm category, oh man, punch for punch, one shot power, I'm going to go with Debora. Like I said, that right hand she throws is deadly, and she throws it with mean intention. As for combinations, the Debora can get up to like a 4-piece. She'll go 1, 2, 1, and then she'll either double up with the left, or she'll just throw a right hook. But mainly she's a 1, 2, and then if anything, she'll throw a left hook behind her. But mainly it's just that 1, 2, 1, 2, hard 1-2s. Her speed variation, it's all one speed. She's coming to knock you out. She's coming to fight and embarrass you. I kind of like her style. It's pretty. She's entertaining to watch because she's not gonna leave you short for your money. She's gonna entertain you. So power, her combination, her speed variations all the same. Just coming to knock you out. As far as Yesica's combinations, she either goes, she'll give you a 3-piece of straight jabs. She'll go a 1, 2 straight to the body. She'll hook you, then up top. The only thing, I don't see Yesica throw too many uppercuts, but other than that, she has a good combination variation. She's pretty good at changing up her speeds. So the combinations and speed variations I gave to Yesica. The jab for jab. Who has the better jab? I think Yesica's jab is nice, but I think it's just more of a setup to get her inside. I don't think it's more of a control the fight. I think it's her legs that control the fight. So I'm gonna give the jab to Debora. Now that being a breakdown, I will believe the Argentinian Yesica Bopp will be favorite over the Venezuelan. Now, how can the Venezuelan win? Debora will have to. She can't throw just a 1-2. She's gonna have to feint that jab, triple up the jab. She's gonna have to get herself in. Because if she's just throwing a 1-2, Yesica's pretty mobile. It's gonna be a hard target. But if she could get her to like maybe lock up in a high guard and get herself there, then she could work the body, throw some heavy shots. But yeah, she's gonna have to feint the jab and work behind a hard jab. Work her body and don't be repetitive with the punches, you know, and use better feet. Debora has a tendency of not cutting off the ring and just walk her opponents down. So have good feet movement, work behind a piston pumping jab, and work Yesica's body. She's gonna have to slow those legs down. Now my prediction is right here on Double RT Boxing. This is Mr. A. I'm ready, you're ready. I just want to say thank you for your time and support. And now the prediction of this show. Mr. A, myself, I'm going with a very, like I said, Debora is a hard person to fight. I don't see, exactly, and Yesica only has 13 KOs out of 32 victories. So out of 33 fights, she has 13 KOs. I don't see her KO in Debora. Debora just hits too hard. I don't think Yesica is going to be trying to fight her. So I'm going with a unanimous decision for Yesica Bopp over Debora Rengifo and retaining her WBA Light Flyweight Championship with a unanimous decision. Yesica Bopp, thank you for your time and support. On to the next one. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.